Today we're gonna bench Hogwarts. I think it's called Hogwarts Legacy, right? Yeah, we're gonna see how it performs with the 4080 laptop. So yeah, we have 360 frame rate limitation, DLSS on, frame generation on, everything ultra, all ray tracing on to the maximum quality. So yeah, pretty much everything maxed on. And let's first test it out without. Oh, what is this? Boost? No idea what it is, but let's put this off and let's put DLSS off and see how it performs. We're just gonna walk a little bit through the castle. I didn't like do a lot in this game yet, so so I can't really go outside. I will probably do an updated video later on that one. So the frame rate without DLSS and birds, okay, is really high. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's really high. Yeah, so the game seems to suffer of like hitches. I read about on forums about it for a little, for a little bit, in order to see if it was my setup that was like doing that shit. But it seems to be everybody has that issue. There is a mod to remove that, but it changes a lot of settings and it's a lot of installation stuff that you have to do. So I'm like, yeah, I don't care. It's basically around the castle, like here, for example. You get like a lot of like these hitches going. Let's see if we run back, if it still happens. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like shader catching going on, or it seems like it seems to be like the VRAM like streaming solution that just doesn't work well. But as you can see, the VRAM currently totals 9.4, so we have 12 GB of VRAM, so we are well below where we should be, or well below where, you know, it becomes an issue. So let's enable some of the NVIDIA trickery. So DLSS is off. We're gonna put it on quality and see the performance. Yeah, so massive uplift in performance. Look at the GPU usage, man. Like, this is so... This game uses a lot of CPU. Oh, man. Is there actually a door there? I always wonder. It's really dark here. There we go. It's in hitch again. And another one. Well, get a good sizable... Yeah, it's not particularly that much more. So let's... I can't remember what the normal was, to be honest. Let's move on to frame generation. So frame generation is up. That should help with like the CPU bottleneck. Okay, that's insane. 330 FPS, almost hitting the cap. Wow. Yeah, that's insane.
My mother is so excited.
What am I missing?
Yeah, I've yet to play the game. I just speed walked through the through Hogwarts basically in order to see the performance, because I heard the game was pretty hard to run with ray tracing on. But bro, this is like, oh, wait, we have like ray tracing on, right? That should not happen. Or is it not on reflections? Yeah, reflections on. Well, I can tell you this. That's not being ray traced right now. Like, at all. So, I don't know what reflections they're ray tracing, but that's not it.
We're quite fortunate the school's so close to Hogwarts. This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
I'm kind of surprised with this game about the realistic art style that they went for. It's really foggy inside of the castle itself for some reason. Oh, there's a lot of like hitching here. It's like the hitching happens, but it's not particularly like annoying for some reason. Because it goes so quick. It's not like it just hard stalls, you know? But it's also not particularly a shooter, I guess. Oh, here, look at that.
I've always said that travel broadens the...
Yeah, I will. I don't know. There's like not a whole lot of color. Oh, what's this? Yeah, there's not a whole lot of color in the game. It's pretty grayish. I think I saw this in the movies. Well, let's go down. Imagine having to go to classes with your books and shit this way. Like, how is that even safe, bro? We decided that's a good idea, you know? Let's see what's downstairs there. Oh shit, we are outside. Water. That water is not ray traced either. I don't think the reflections count for water at all. Same thing for that. The flue flames. Oh no, the frame rate is going down, guys. It's almost 200. Jesus Christ.
There are some impressive new brooms at Spint Witches.
Man, I remember reading somewhere or on the internet somewhere that this game was really hard to render. I just bought it, so I got it for cheap on an T-site for like 45 bucks or some shit, so. No, it was 30 actually, yeah. Yeah, sometimes it does not. Like, I bought Cyberpunk the other day with the DLC, and the cheapest I could get it was from Steam, because Steam had like a 40% discount. And, yeah. That made it like 61 bucks for both of them, and I'm not gonna lie, the game is fucking amazing. With the 2.0 patch and patch racing, I played through the whole main story now. Oof. Absolutely stunning. Visually and gameplay wise, it's really good. So that's Hogwarts, eh? Did Hogwarts not had like... Oh no, Hogwarts was on a small island, right? I thought the water was around it was bigger. Yeah, I'm kind of missing like a little bit of like... Maybe they should have gone for a more cartoonish way to display it. Because this looks way too realistic. It's kind of weird when you come from the other portals, right? Everything was like really stylized. Let's see what's over here. Frame gen, yeah, I had a 3080 actually in my desktop computer, but yeah, you get really fucked with the Ampere generation, which is the 3000 series. That there is no frame gen. If the 3000 series has frame gen on it, I think like the 3080 will have like aged really well, even while it has like low amounts of VRAM. But if you limit yourself to like 1080p, yeah, I don't think you will be upgrading like at all until the card dies really. But because it doesn't have it, you miss a lot. And a big thing that I have that made me move towards the 4000 series solution is I like how you can get. I like how you can go in anything basically. There's no limitation. I love that shit. Oh, I remember this. Oh, we just started here. We made a full circle, I guess. Yeah. So it's frame generation because a lot of games are CPU limited. You can still see it here, right? Like let's get in here. Let's go a little bit down here. So let's just stand here, or what is more demanding? Can I find like somewhere where like the frame rate isn't like obsidian, like insanely high? Let's just stand here. It's whatever. So we're sitting on like almost 100% usage. Basically, the GPU is fully used, right? And we're sitting on 300 frames per second here. So if you disable frame gen, which the 3000 series lacks, you're sitting on like 180 FPS. It's still like a lot, but now imagine a game that can only hit like 40, 50 FPS, like Cyberpunk, only hits like 50s or some shit with pet tracing on. And like the CPU is barely used on top of it. Like it's like 66%, right? So you miss a lot of power or a lot of like performance that you can get because of your CPU. And a lot of games that I play are CPU bound this way. So if games keep pushing solutions like DLSS 3 or with this frame generation in there, like it makes just so much more of a difference. It's like almost double the frame rate. It's just insane. So yeah, with pet tracing, for example, if you have a 3080, you'll have an awful time even on 1080p of playing everything on ultra because not an awful time. You'll be sitting around 60 FPS, right? But for a shooter, I'd rather aim for like 100, and that's where you sit with frame generation with a 4080 on a laptop. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, it looks really good. I just expected a little bit more color. Everything is like really pale in color, like the top, for example, here. Like, why is it also grayed out, you know? Like this, for example, this should be bright, beautiful colors. And the thing is, I have a window where stuff like this is in it. And it doesn't look like this, man. It looks like way, way more colorful. And if you go to any church, you will see that. And it's the same with these top areas. It almost looks like the whole building needs like a new layer of paint on it. So maybe there are mods that can fix that. But yeah, the game looks absolutely amazing. Other than that, and it performs absolutely insanely good. So maybe outside it gets a lot worse. I have no idea how to get outside. From what I heard from a friend that played the game, you're gonna be for a while in the castle. So I will do an updated video then whenever that arrives, whenever I get towards it. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.